spot in St. Pete that is now featuring live music. Get this, 7 days a week. Ruby's Elixir showcases jazz, blues, and more, along with craft cocktails and exotic bourbons and whiskeys. We have General Manager Alex Weghorn and bartender Mike Kinney here to tell us more. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
We are talking a lot about kind of female empowerment today. That's why I love starting the show off with you fellas this morning. But you were actually saying, because this started as cigar smoking there, a cigar store, and you were saying there's actually more women.
That is anecdotal evidence that I have noticed. I feel that I noticed a lot more women coming in, not only to enjoy the drinks and the music, but also specifically for enjoying cigar smoking as well.
That was interesting to me. But talk a little bit about, you talk about location, and this is prime spot location in St. Pete, is it not?
Absolutely, yeah. We kind of refer to it as the block. It's the main 200, 300 block area in downtown St. Pete, and it's right there on Central Cigars, 273 Central Avenue, and then sort of catty corner on the 3rd Street side right there is Ruby's Elixir. We're connected in the back, so you can enjoy all of what we're showing here all at the same time. But then you can also have a little bit of separation as well. If you want to focus more on the music, you can be more on the Ruby's Elixir side. If you choose to sit out on the Central Avenue side, do a little people watching, you can grab a drink and a cigar and sit out front.
Speaking of the music side, we're actually going to get a little performance later on in the show. She's phenomenal, so we're excited to have her here this morning. But let's talk about the spirits. Let's talk about the drinks with Ruby's Elixir. Now celebrating, what, 9 years?
Ruby's is 9 years, and Central Cigars hits 23 years next month. Yeah, single owner, St. Pete local, born and bred, everything.
I love that.
St. Pete.
All right. Well, what are you making for us this morning, bartender?
All right. Well, today I'm going to make an old fashioned, and I'm going to make the Ruby's Elixir. These are probably our 2 most signature drinks.
Okay.
So,
which one do you want to start with?
Well, let's start with the old fashioned.
Okay.
So we are going to use orange bitters.
Okay. And I love those big old the ice cubes.
Yeah, we use a lot of large rocks. It kind of prevents
kind of the watering in the drink.
Yep, exactly.
All
and
right.
then we are going to use filthy cherries.
Uh-oh, what's a filthy cherry? I don't know if I've heard of
Filthy is a brand.
Okay.
Filthy is a brand, but they are soaked in juices to give it a little bit extra character, not just your traditional maraschino that you're used to in a bar.
They do make a big difference.
I'd imagine so. They look a lot darker too. All right. And then what goes all in this? We have about a minute left just to keep you in tune with the time.
We are going to put Buffalo Trace bourbon.
Okay. There we go. Talk about, I guess, you brought some other things here this morning, but kind of give us a sample of what people can find when they come in. Do you have a little store as well?
Absolutely. We do have some retail items, some additional branded stuff. So we do have the T-shirts, we have shot glasses, hats, a couple different options, even koozies as well. If you're going out to the beach, you can still rep the brand. But we do have, obviously, not just the cigars. We have ashtrays, we have humidors. A lot of people don't necessarily know how to store their cigars once they purchase them, so we can go through the process of teaching somebody how to set up their humidor properly and maintain once they get home. Lighters, cutters, anything and everything, we've got it.
Unfortunately, we're out of time. The good news, bad news, you just have to come back to maybe do that second drink. But here it is, finished right here. It's topped with the orange peel.
Here we have our old fashioned. This is our most popular drink.
But guess what? Segment's not over either, because later on in the show, we're going to, again, get a sampling of the great music that you guys have, which, again, 7 days a week you have live music.
2 live bands every night.
That's awesome.
7:30 to 9:30, then 10 to 2.
Yep. All right. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.